Hello, welcome to the week that was in manufacturing. We members of the TM's editorial team sat down and discussed the big issues in UK manufacturing for this week. I'm Andrew Betwain, the editor of the Lean Management Journal, and with me this week is the TM's deputy editor, Victoria Fitzgerald, where we're going to discuss the big stories. So Victoria, the government has announced they want to push high-value manufacturing. What have you thoughts on this?
Okay, so EEF is urging government to support high-value manufacturers, and this comes after a report from the International Festival for Business 2016 and Oxford Economics, which says that British manufacturers are forecast to increase their productivity over the next 5 years. And of course, EEF welcomes this news and thinks that it's a powerful case for the Chancellor to help solve Britain's productivity crisis by targeting government support towards encouraging growth in high-value manufacturing.
So what specific recommendations did they make?
Okay, well they have three specific guidelines, and the first is the levelling up between the strongest and weakest performing businesses, then greater focus on the most productive sectors and reduction in barriers to growth, and then thirdly using proven areas of government spending which spread good practice to manufacturing.
A lot of good thoughts there and a lot of interesting ideas. So we'll follow those up in time and see what happens. Another topic that's quite close to our hearts here at TM is women in engineering. So it was National Women's in Engineering Day this week.
That's right.
What can you tell us about that, Victoria?
Okay, so the stats actually paint a fairly grim picture for the diversity of women in the industry. Only 27% of engineering and science technicians are female, and at less than 10%, the UK has one of the lowest number of female engineers in Europe.
So is there any good news there?
Well, there is some better news. Of course, we know that women are earning better money now in engineering, so there is an incentive, and we hope that with more awareness, there is scope to try and reverse those numbers. Actually, Verity O'Keefe, who is a skills advisor at EEF, commented that the UK will need over 1 million more workers in STEM by 2020. So we really need to find a way of getting women more involved in the industry.
There's a lot to think about there. Thank you for speaking with us today, Victoria.
Yeah, you're welcome, Andrew.
One of the final things we'd like to discuss this week is the Lean Management Journal Conference, which is happening in Amsterdam on the 8th and 9th of July. So it's a fantastic opportunity to meet each other, to learn, to grow, to share best practice across all industries and sectors from legal, retail, finance, law, and of course manufacturing. And of course, we're also launching our inaugural Top 25 in Lean report. So this is about the movers and shakers from across Europe who are the best in the business at Lean. So if you want to hear about them and see what they'll be doing, please do come and get in contact with us at themanufacturer.com.
And also don't forget that you can read all about these stories and more, including in-depth features and interviews at themanufacturer.com, as well as staying up to date by following TM on Twitter at themanufacturer.
And on our very final note, we would love for you all to nominate and to get involved with our TMX Awards. So these are our flagship awards which celebrate the best in UK manufacturing. So please go onto the website and nominate someone you think is doing absolute sterling work in UK MFG. We're always happy to hear from across the board about who's doing what. And the very final thing is our top 100 for TM. So this is the people who are blazing the trails of manufacturing across the UK, the brilliant people, the unsung heroes. So if you know anyone who you think is doing a sterling job, please nominate them. I think that's everything, Victoria. Great. Thank you very much.